but can't have them, would you let go or keep loving silently until you're exhausted? Love can be the most complicated, intense emotion we experience. But what happens when two people are in love, yet can't be together? The pain is inevitable, but here's the real question. Who suffers more? The one who chooses to let go, or the one who keeps loving silently despite everything? From a psychological perspective, the answer isn't as simple as it seems. This dilemma dives deep into our need for self-identity, control, and attachment styles. Letting go, freedom, or regret. When someone chooses to let go of a relationship, it's often after realizing the love isn't being reciprocated, or their personal goals and growth require a different path. On the surface, they seem to have taken control and freed themselves from emotional attachment. But psychology tells us that letting go doesn't always equate to emotional relief. In fact, it often brings up internal conflicts and unresolved pain, emotional loss, and identity crisis. Even when someone actively makes the decision to let go, deep down, they may feel a loss of self-worth. People often define themselves through their relationships, and when love fades, it can lead to an empty feeling of self-doubt. For those who rely heavily on external validation to feel valued, letting go can feel like losing part of themselves. According to attachment theory, adults have different attachment styles, and those with an anxious attachment style are especially sensitive to relationship endings, leading to emotional turmoil, loss of control, and helplessness. The act of letting go can feel like giving up control, which is often more painful than the feeling of being abandoned. Humans have an inherent need to feel in control, especially in relationships. When love doesn't work out, the helplessness of letting go can feel like a crushing weight. Psychologists point out that the person who decides to let go may struggle with guilt and self-blame, particularly if they feel they couldn't make the relationship work. This emotional tug-of-war might make the let-go individual experience more pain than the one who still loves from afar. Loving silently, painful persistence, or the trap of dependence? On the other hand, those who continue to love in silence, without